Hello? Can you guys hear me? Hello? Hello? Oh man. And I don't is it like too loud? Is it too loud? It's really loud. It's all good, all good. Okay, all right. Let me grab my drink here. Okay. Yeah, you know, that's what happens. You know, I don't know. All the settings are like totally ain't nothing if I'm clipping, you're just gonna have to deal with it. If I'm clipping, you're gonna have to deal with it. Like the noise gate's not working. All this stuff is like turned off. Compressor? Do I do compressor? All right, let me grab my drink. I'll be right back. We're in 7 milli on 2 different exchanges. We got the ZOOMEX little 2.8er in at 58.9. We got the BitGet at 59.3, 59.4. And just got back from our little vacation. I'll turn the music up a little bit. Well, normally I have to get up. Can you guys hear me right now? Can you hear me from all the way back here? Wow, normally, can you hear me from over here? Can you hear me right now? Because up until now, I'd have to stick the microphone up my butt for you guys to be able to even hear me. Wow. The gain. Let's see here. Noise gate. Wow. Wow. I was always wondering why I'd have to stick the microphone up my ass in order for you guys to even hear me. What about the music? What's the music like? Yeah, I'm telling you. This is why, I struggle with this stuff. I don't know how people have little graphics and little widgets and shit that pop up when anytime something happens. Man, it sure is nice. It sure is nice. Taking time off. I highly suggest you people do it. I definitely suggest taking vacation. This doesn't feel right. Something doesn't feel right. It doesn't feel right not having to have my microphone up my asshole in order for you guys to hear me. All right, let me grab my drink. Alrighty. Wow, you guys can hear me. Can you guys hear me from back here? Can you guys hear me from all the way back here? I'm literally at the door. I'm at the door and I see the microphone thing moving. That's fucking crazy. Here, watch this. Can you guys hear me back here? Does it sound the same or was it quiet? What the fuck? It should have been like this from day one. Yo, I'm gonna see if you guys can hear me from my kitchen. Let's find out. Okay. All right. I'm not gonna say shit until I'm at my kitchen. I'll be right back. We're gonna see if you can hear me from the kitchen. Did you guys hear me in the kitchen? Wow. Hell yeah. God, now I can sit back in my chair and talk. Damn. I gotta hear this for myself. Okay, it sounds like shit though. Testing, hello, 1 fucking 2. Why isn't it doing anything? 1 2. Okay, all right. All right, well, I'm imagining you guys will be able to hear my flatulence. God forbid if I have some flatulence. Anyways, man, no place like home. No place like home. Definitely great to take a vacation, staycation, vacation. And you know, when I right before I left, I was like, you know, it was right after it had like a drop, and I'm like, damn, I should long this. I need to long this. Let me see, when was this? I'm pretty sure, yeah, Thursday. Dude, I was literally right when this drop happened, I was heading out the door and I was like, man, I should put a fucking long in. But you know what? Nope. I'm gonna take 4 days off. And I haven't really taken a look at the charts since. So we'll take a look here. Yeah, hey, maybe it's time to get out. You're absolutely right. This totally could be time. Let's see, we got 91 plus. Damn, we're at a, we got a duper right now. We're up a solid 200. Wow. Definitely enough money to get the fuck out if we want to. Oh my Lord, what is this? The Sig Sauer. Look at this Sig Sauer here, huh? Look at this money flow. Look at the, we got a nice trigger wave anchor. VWAP came up. Okay, let's take a look here. Let's take a look here. Interesting daily. Kind of like, it's like, this looks like a Mac 10. It's like, boop, 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 just like, this is just like with little trigger waves and dots, red dots. What's the 3-day looking like? Oh, interesting 3-day here. Interesting 3-day. Turn this fucking shit down. I gotta turn this down a little bit. All right, interesting 3-day here. We do have little VWAP oscillation potentially coming up. Not really outwardly curved, but it is jackknifed. Almost like a mini version of this jackknife. You know, on the last one, hell, maybe we can at least, you know, what's going on here? What's going on? What is that? 65? Man, we could get a little 65er. We could get a little 65er. 7-8%. What? That put me at like 700,000. If that happens. If I'm in this trade to 65K, we're talking knocking on another milli door. We're talking another milli door here. Huh. Let's take a look. Hang on, I'm not done looking at the charts yet. Here, let me pull up. What's the heat map looking like? I feel like I've been gone for such a long time. Okay, let's pull up, hang on here. Let me pull up the heat map here. Let me put on dark mode. Whoops. Nope. Whoops. Nope. Okay. This is bright as fuck. Okay. Okay. Boy, look at that. Look at that. What is it? 24 hour here? Let's go to. Boy, it's looking like there's nothing to be taken to the downside, all to the upside on the 24 hour, on the 3-day map. Oh my lordy. Oh my lordy. What about this? Yeah. The price only moves to take shit out. I'm telling you, it only goes where there's heat. That's where it goes. I'm telling you, the price action is endothermic. Price action is endothermic, like a hamster. It goes to where the warmth is. It goes to where the warmth is. Crazy how that works, huh? If there ain't no liquidation situation, the price doesn't go there. Anyone who says that market makers, whether it's third party or first party, they both do the same thing. They go after liquidation. It's crazy. That's how, I mean, but that's how it's done. That is how you make a move. That is how they make the move and play the game. We've done it ourselves. We've heat mapped ourselves, but not recently, but years ago we used to do that shit. We used to do that back in the day. let's go back to the charts here. Okay, so what we're at the 3-day. Okay, so 3-day. So obviously, I mean, it's this money flow is still coming to the downside. But look what we're having here. We got this kind of this head and shoulders. Damn, it's gonna be playing out. What's the 2-day looking like? Is the 2-day head and shoulders? Okay, 2-day. It's not as pretty of a head and shoulders, but it is technically, maybe. What about the 5-day? Boy, look at this momentum on the 12-hour. RSI's flipping green. Man, I'm telling you, this has been, I don't know, how have you guys been doing this past week? Even, you know, before I officially went on vacation, I didn't trade that week. Last week I didn't trade last week because the moves have just been super quick and super wicky. So, I mean, look at the look. It's just like bam, 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 bam. There's really been, it's been spiky, just super. It's been thorny, super thorny. And this is like mental warfare. This is mental chaos shit, right? This is mental warfare. I don't know how's chat. How have you guys been doing? I mean, good, bad, good, bad. I don't know. You know, I'm asking y'all. I'm waiting for answers. How about that bingo last week? My lord. Man, the karma paid off. Karma paid off on bingo. Certainly stone cold survival. A scalper's dream. I disagree. The scalper's dream has been the past 2 months up until last week. Because there's been volume, figure. There was volume, not just jagged shit. But I mean, if you're not even a micro, I would say a what's the next? What's smaller than micro? Nitro? Does it starts with an N? What's smaller than micro? Is it nitro? I was just hearing it. Nano. That's what it is. Nano. Thank you. I was just nano. Thank you. Maybe. Damn. Oh my lordy. Look at us go, boy. Look at us go, boy. Look how smart you guys are. Damn, you guys are smart as smart. Yeah, I would say it was nano, but even then, I mean, you know. We're up over a doober. We got over a doober. Yeah, future bingo password nano, that's a good one. And then Pico. Ripple looking like they're gonna pump and dump. Well, what else does it do? That's all it does. Oh yeah, Ripple's never gonna go over 70 cents again, and if it does go up to whatever it is, it's just gonna get dumped. Total worst coin in crypto, biggest scam in crypto. Ripple is biggest scam in crypto. You know what's been killing it again? Tron, absolutely amazing. There is no better chart than Tron because there is no better use case in crypto than Tron and the Tron chain. No better use case in crypto than Tron, 100%. In fact, we're going to be doing another Justin Sun interview here soon. September. Wow. Let's take a look at the heat map. That heat map. Oh yeah. 61.5 incoming easy. Maybe take a little break at 61.6 and to the 62s. Then to the 62s. Oh, what this is now, this is what we like to see. This is endothermic price action, tough acting reaction. Clear shot, a clear shot to 62.5. Clear shot. Clear shot. Congratulations to the bingo winners. How about that one dude? What was his name? Chuck? Do you know the odds of winning a 700 person bingo back to back, first place back to back are? The odds? It's like 700 squared. It's an insane number. Insane number. Yeah, he was a white dude out of South Africa, and so I mean he's oppressed. So I'm glad the money went to someone who's under oppression. You know what I'm thinking? You know, everyone's you know, real estate, the realtors, you know, realtors are like, you know what realtors are like? Bicyclists. They're entitled. You know, a bicyclist on the road always thinks he's in the right. God forbid if you know, and they'll ride their bike right next to your fucking car and make you have to go way left to try to avoid hitting them. So what the realtor bicyclist people are thinking is that the quote-unquote September rate cut, I guess everyone believes there's going to be a rate cut in September. I don't know, maybe it was promised or something. My guess is there is an immediate upward move followed by a massive sell-off. That's my guess. Damn, we're up almost 250 here. We're up almost $250,000, 111,000 plus 134,000. We're at a little quarter. We're at a quarter, baby. The daily, what's the time frame right now? It has to be the 3-day. And boy, look at that. We have inward curvature on the money flow right here. This is inward curvature, and if it continues an inward curvature, it continues. You know, everything is a circle. Time is a flat circle. You see, time is a flat circle. Anyways, that's inwardly curved. I mean, it would perfectly align right up to that 65 spider line right there. And I'm pretty sure that would perfectly align with, you know, something like that. When is this? That's in August. I mean, that's just, listen, that's near say, foresay. You know, it certainly could go higher. I'm not predicting these things. I'm not saying these things are going to happen. I'm just saying, you know what I'm saying? So, was in the $1.5 million blackjack tournament, and the first round, there's like, you know, and they hold it at all the different like MGM casinos, or like 4 of them. I think they had them at 4 different casinos, the first rounds, and it was a full table. Only one person per table gets through. The winner of the table gets through. 8 out of 8 people. And I probably played and counted some of the best blackjack I ever played. Where I was able to, for example, I got dealt 2 8s against, I don't know what it was. It was like against an 8. Dealer had an 8 and I had 2 8s or some shit. Or no, dealer had a 6. The dealer had a low card. And the count was like -3 or something, like a slight negative count. So there was just a couple more small cards in the shoe. And I said, hit me. And bada bing, hit the 5, got the 21. The dealer ended up getting a 20, and it fucked everyone else at the table but me. It was the sickest blackjack move I've ever done in a tournament setting. Sickest move I've ever pulled in a blackjack tournament. So I won the first round. And during survival, during the tournament, you can buy mulligans for $2,500. So a mulligan is you can take a card away, you give them $2,500, and you can change a card out and get a new card. And every time you buy a mulligan, you get a wild card drawing where they draw one person out off of, there was like, I think 6 tables at this casino, at this tournament. And so the guy next to me was like a Mexican cartel oil king or some shit, and he was just dishing out money. He probably spent like 15 grand. So he won the wild card. So it's all right. Come back in an hour for round 2. And if you get through round 2, you are into the semifinals. And then if you get past the semifinals, you go to the final table, which everybody prizes at the final table. Winner takes home winner takes home $1 million. So it's round 2. And the Saudi Mexican oil prince was at my table again. He won the wild card, and it was only 4 dudes in the round 2. And I drew table 1, seat 1, with a dealer who I like. We're friends. I'm friends with the dealer, but he always deals me shit cards. Always. In fact, last tournament, when I didn't even make it past the first round, he was my dealer. And that did not change. Didn't change. I even bought 2 mulligans and then bought additional chips, and I didn't even make it through to the 15th hand. I got axed out in the 10th hand. Totally got fucked. Oh, in the first round, so it's crazy. In the first round, I had a 4 ace split. Split 4, I had an ace, 2 aces, split them, another ace, split them, another ace, split. I won 3 out of 4 first round. Second round, it happened again, but with 3 aces. And I lost every one. I was at 16, 15, 14. That hand really set me back. And then there was a fat white guy that looked like a brown-haired Peter Griffin with 2 Asian hookers at my table in the second round, and he spent like $20,000 in mulligans. He mulliganed every fucking hand. So when it came to the wild card drawing, he won the wild card. And then after that, I had the poker tournament, the crypto Cardanzo fucking poker tournament. Now, here was the situation with the poker tournament. It was live streaming. It was on TV. You may have seen me on TV. And I only had 2 hours because it was UFC, and I bought a huge wall table booth and invited like 30 people to watch UFC and drink and eat. So I'm like, there's no way I'm gonna be here for 6 hours playing poker to win $20,000. So of course, I was whooping everybody's ass in poker. I mean, I was wiping everybody. I all in 6 times. 4 times in a row was fucking everybody up. And then it was time where I really had to go. And so I just went all in. I didn't even look at my cards. I said all in, and I finally lost. And I said, good, I'm out of here. Didn't go to the Cardanzo event. In person, I did not go to the Cardanzo event. But everyone seemed like they had a good time. I didn't realize that SNEC was a Cardanzo meme coin.
And if you can accommodate my nuts, hit the
I believe tonight is maintenance for Breakout. There's new, where they're adding the new UI and everything, and so that's probably why you're not able to execute any orders on Breakout. I think it's maintenance time, because we got to add the new UI shit, so I'm preparing for that. Anyways, besides that, as far as private game, man, I really had a lot of time to be able to play by myself. Caught some good counts. I never really had a really hot count where I was able to bet really big. But I was winning all of these little ass hands. I think I was up like 25, 30 grand, went shopping, bought the girl a couple purses and some fucking perfume and shit. And that was it. How we doing here? Okay, now we're up a little duber. We got a little 200 thou wow on this shit. I tell you, it's very nice to step away from trading. I'm telling you, sometimes you gotta step away, because you become addicted. You FOMO. You know what happens is when you always want to be in a trade without having like a fucking plan of attack, or you FOMO, and that's when you mess up. Nah, I didn't bet on the UFC, man. No. And anyway, so we're back home, and I feel okay. I really don't mix alcoholic beverages. I just stick with my one drink, just my Maker's Mark and unsweet iced tea. And that keeps me pretty straight. No crazy hangovers. Damn, look at this. This thing is jackknifing. This is a Chinese trumpet blowing off. We are, looks like we're kind of at this local top here. We're at a local top. No, I haven't been in the Sphere yet. I might do the UFC in the Sphere. All of them, all the time frames on the heat map. I mean, man, the price does not go where there is not heat. It's crazy. The price does not go where there is not heat. It only goes after liquidation. That's the only place the price will go. I'm ready for winter, man. I'm tired of the heat. Is anyone else tired of the heat? I'm ready for some cold weather, man. I'm ready for some cold weather. I'm tired of this heat. Yeah, I'm ready for the weather to cool down, man. Take my shirt off here. Oh. Oh man, did you guys see that dude at the rally? I kind of don't want to touch this, but we're gonna touch it. This is here. Let's pull it up. Let's pull it up here.
In 2008, we met while working on the Obama-Biden campaign.
This is the DNC tonight. You know, at least he could still, there's a lot of jokes I can make about this. Boy, I got like 5 of them up my sleeve. I could just machine gun fire at you guys right now. But, you know, when you say things about these kind of people, it's like a 0.3% chance is tacked on that some shit like this could happen to you or a future child or a cousin or a brother or some shit. But if this lady's still with this dude and hasn't cheated on him, even if she has cheated on him, fuck, if she's still with this guy, good on her. You know, good on her. At least he can still move his mouth. You know, he could still, hell, you know, take care of downstairs. The poor guy probably is a Trump voter. He's probably a fucking Trump voter. You know what I'm saying? And then I thought this was pretty funny. They put a beat to it. I kind of like this song. I'm not gonna lie. I think it goes pretty good. This is right. I say this is right up there with Evil Pimp. It's always going 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh man. Oh man. The 3 hour, I think it was, no, it was the 6 hour or the 4 hour. The 6 hour. It was the 6 hours what made me go long. The 6 hour momentum coming up, money flow coming up, RSIs flipping green, tight together on the green. It sounds like it sounds like he goes 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 3, 4. What the fuck were they thinking? Like what? Why didn't they have him type something out? Like why didn't they have him type out what he wanted to say? Like, oh, he's, you know why? Because he's white. It's because he's white. If that was a black man, they would make sure his words would fucking be heard, whether it was like, like, here, let's put this fucked up white guy here, give him the microphone. Guaranteed. If he was black, a woman, or a she woman, or he woman, a she, a thing, the end is the best part. Here it comes. 2, 3, 4. And she knew right when to take the microphone. It's like they practiced this. They practiced this. He almost says 2, 3. You can hear him say 2, 3. Here it is. 2, 3. I can't even find where it's playing. Here it is. This is from the DNC tonight. This is the original. This is the original file from tonight. Oh my God, this is fucked up.
In 2008, we met while working on the Obama-Biden campaign.
Man, that's all she had to hear. He must have had a hard on then. He must have, look at that. That's a face of a man with a huge cock. And that's all she had to see. That's all he had to say, apparently. If you whisper into a female's, I forget which fucking ear it is, but they say when you're talking to a woman, if you're trying to seduce her, you say it in one of the ears. I don't remember if it's the left ear or the right ear, but that's what he does right here. Look. You can't even say that she had him at hello. She had him at her.
Met while working on the Obama.
He had her at her. He didn't even have to finish the word.
Biden campaign.
He had me at her. Anyways, God bless this man. What a difficult thing to fucking go through. Totally sucks. Thank God this woman is still with him. Even if she gets trained from a bunch of young, black, big, muscly men. As long as she sticks by this man, dude, God bless this woman.
In 2008, we met while working on the Obama-Biden campaign.
You know what that means? Working on the Obama-Biden, that means they met at, I'll tell you what this really means. And I'm being totally serious. They met at one of those satanic, democratic, ultra wealthy sex parties. I've had one of those people try to approach me before on an airplane. I was sitting next to one of them, and they too were there. There's a lot of like handicapped sex dungeon Democrats that are very powerful and very wealthy. And I sat next to one time. It was a lady, and she was handicapped and fucked up. And she told me, she was telling me about these fucking sex parties and all this fucked up shit. And she was a good sport. I was laughing my ass off. I was laughing my ass off. And like, I couldn't believe the things I heard. But this lady owned multiple mansion properties where they throw these parties. And dude, at the end of the fucking plane, I was on the window seat. She was in the aisle seat. She touched my hand and rubbed my hand with her little crippled finger. And that was her way of like, just ask. You can come. All you have to do is ask. And you too can come to these fucked up sex parties. There's a lot of these. I'm telling you, it's a real thing. I'm not making this shit up. So I hope this guy goes to sex dungeon parties. If God forbid, if any one of us in this community or anyone on this planet ends up being this fucked up, may the Lord bless us with a liberal sex dungeon, because then shit ain't, at least you can still get laid. In fact, that's probably the one good thing that Democrats have going for them, is that they still fuck the most handicapped, fucked up people in the world. That's the one good thing about Democrats. That's the one good thing about the ultra wealthy liberal mind, is they'll fuck those people. God bless them. On that note, let me go fill up my drink. I'll be right back. Hey, you know what? Imagine who a guy is at one of them sex parties with those little stick clampers. You know those clampers, handicapped people? You remember when we were kids and you had like the stick with the clamps at the end? You know those guys are right around them wheelchairs at them parties with the little clamps, clamping on the poor models, naked models people have. Okay, never mind. I guarantee you that there's them stick clamps at those parties and there's little Steve Irwin wheelchair people reeling around using their little clamp on people while they're doing the nasty shit. I wonder what their safe word is. They have no safe word. That's why they're invited to those parties. I don't know, guys. I think that may have been the climax of the stream. It's that's going to be a tough thing to follow. Little VWAP oscillation potentially coming up here. Let's see this puppy go on another run. Ooh, boy, look at that 3 minute. Big wave curvature, tight trigger wave here. Let's see if this thing can pull up. Pull up.
She never did it. Met this bitch and she's a cutie. Biggest tits with a booty. Asked her to go to the movies. Pay your way cause that's your duty. But this hoe just wants to fizz up. Guess I got me some good that lives up. On the way back to my his out. She gave me the fire disc up. But I'm not the one to be dating or the type of love and can't get after.
Here we go. Look at that. Look at them leading in. That's what you call a leading indication, folks. Leading indication. We got the outward curvature. Outward curvature. Right under a quarter mil. Keep it clean in the chat, bro. Keep it fucking clean in the chat. It's your one warning. No disgusting weirdo porno shit in the fucking chat. What's up, Coons? How you doing, bro? Met a lot of people at the Cardanzo event. Actually, a lot of people are like, "Oh, you're crypto face." Oh, it was cool. It was a cool little event. You know what kind of bothered me though? Is that I have another little story. It's not, you know, like the story we just told. But the rumor was that Charles Hodgkinson's was gonna, you know, be of course playing in the Shitter Cardanzo poker event, and he was gonna have like a bounty and shit. But apparently, he doesn't play poker, and he didn't play. He was there, but he didn't play, which was kind of weird. I'm like, so I was like, why isn't he playing? And I was sitting next to Charles Hodgkinson's right-hand man, apparently, and he started getting a little offensive, a little defensive about it. I was like, you know, I understand not gambling, but this is the Cardanzo event. It was like $250 to play. It was nothing. Why isn't he playing? Like, is he that concerned? Is he that self-conscious about his image? Like, oh, if he doesn't win, there was a big tournament. There was like 150 people. Like, what is the only thing I can think of is he's that concerned about his image. That's over concerning. Like, that's the fact that's a little concerning. I'm like, why isn't he playing? This is his event. And so I was like, really? Like, what's he worried about? Is he worried about like looking bad on TV? And the Charles Hodgkinson right hand man, it's like, he doesn't play, he doesn't gamble, I'm like, I know he doesn't gamble, that's fine. I respect people who don't gamble. This isn't gambling. This is a little fundraising Cardanzo shitter poker event. Why isn't he playing? Everyone thought he was gonna play. You're telling me he just doesn't play? Like, this is Texas Hold'em. It's poker. It's the easiest game to play. Like, who cares if you get knocked out? What are you worried about, bro? Why isn't he playing? So that I find that very, very odd. Very odd. And a little insecure. I think that shows insecurity. Yeah. No, Crow didn't play. Crow was fucked up, and then Crow had to come to my little party. I threw a little party on Saturday night, and I guess he was like, his feet were hurting. Dude, Vegas is a concrete city, and it hurts your fucking feet, and he's a big dude. And so no, Crow didn't go to the poker tournament. He made sure. That's why I had to leave the poker. That's why I had to keep going all in till I lost. I was kicking everyone's ass in poker. I could have easily made the final table. Easily. I was wiping everybody. I don't know. That's why listen. That's why crypto, like, people who've made billions or a billion or hundreds of millions in crypto off of a shit token, in my opinion, are not the same as people who've made that kind of money in a different business. Not even close. Not even close. And you know, listen, I don't play poker anymore either. I used to play poker a lot. That's crypto face, just like poker face. That's where the name came from. I was a heavy poker player, but poker has been gay now because poker was ruined because everyone tries so hard over such little money. Big difference from earning it and stealing it. That's a good one. That's a good one. Oh, you mean you made a shit token out of thin air and you sold on all your followers? Oh man. Teach me your ways. Teach me all that you know. Teach me all that you know. You made a shit token and you're dumping on your biggest fans? Teach me. Teach me. Counting cards is easy, bro. Oh my God, I have another story. I have another story to tell you guys. Thank you for reminding me. So, Thursday night, I'm at a shitter blackjack 2 deck table because I can bet small, and then when it's the count goes hot, you can bet big 2 deck table. So I'm playing, and I'm doing very good. And this young kid joins me. We're having a good time playing. And this like older gentleman with glasses comes up to the table and he's watching me play. And then he leans over and whispers in my ear. And he says, like, my name's David. And I'll tell you the rest of my name so you can Google me when you're done playing. I'm like, huh? Like, what? Yeah, okay, yeah. Google me too, bro. Okay, Google what? See criminal record? Like, I don't care about your criminal record, bro. What the fuck? What the fuck do you mean Google you? The fuck do I care? So the kid, and he tells the kid the same thing. He then leans to the kid and says, so he must have said the same thing to the kid too. So the kid's like, Google you? Who the fuck are you? And he's like, you ever seen the movie 21? That movie's made after me. My name's like David Irvine. And then he goes, hey, can I bum a cigarette? He asked to bum a cigarette. And then he's talking about how he's banned at all these local shitter casinos. I'm like, okay, well, you're not banned from this casino. And then guess what he says? He says, yeah, I'm playing tomorrow. I'm playing with Dana White tomorrow at 5:30. I'm like, really? Because the UFC's in fucking Australia. And are you telling me that Dana White is going to play with you at 5:30 p.m. on a Friday night and then fly all the way around the world to Australia? That doesn't make any sense. And guess fucking what? Friday comes along, and me and my girl are playing blackjack at the high limit. And then I'm telling my table what happened. And I look behind me, and it's him. He's right there. And it's 5 o'clock. And I'm like, where's Dana White, dude? And what? He shuffled away. He shuffled away. So let me look this guy up. Okay. I think it was David Irving. Irvin Blackjack. I'm going to see if this was the guy. If this was the guy. Okay, let's see. That wasn't him. That wasn't him. That wasn't him. He said he was this guy. He said he was this guy. That wasn't him. Oh my God. Oh my God. I can't believe it. And he was like, oh yeah, I went to Harvard. And like, I was like, bro, then you know you ain't gotta be no genius to do this shit, right, bro? Like, wow. I can't believe it. I can't believe it. What the fuck? He said his name was David Irvine, and to Google him. This was not the man that walked up to me and whispered in my ear and said he was gonna play with Dana White on Friday. Definitely wasn't that guy. Wow. I can't believe these people. Yeah, Thursday night. Yeah, I'm playing with Dana White tomorrow at 5:30. The fight tonight's in Australia, bro. You're telling me Dana White's gonna play with you at 5:30 and then fucking fly to Australia for Saturday? I knew that guy was full of shit, and I was so scared. Not scared, but on Friday at 5 o'clock when we were laughing at the table about him, and I turned around and he was there. I was like, oh my God. My heart fucking sunk. My heart sunk through the bottom of my stomach. And I looked around like, is Dana White fucking here? And he wasn't. And I'm like, where's Dana White, dude? And then he walked away. Crazy. 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 And he asked to bum a cigarette. Crazy. 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 Who would walk up to, who says, and dude, Google me. You can, I'll tell you the rest of my name so you can Google me. I'm like, then you know it doesn't take no genius to be able to keep a count on these cards, bro, right? I mean, I didn't say that because I was at the table. I was like, then I said, it don't take no genius to do this shit, bro. You, right? Man, funny as hell. And I was like, man, I hope I run into that kid that was at the table with me so I could tell him what happened. Like, yo, dude, I saw the guy at 5 o'clock and he wasn't with Dana White. Yeah, the trick is to wait for both cards to be dealt. You start counting when the second card hits the first shit. You just have to, I told all my friends and everyone that all we need is 45 minutes and you can start counting cards. I'll teach you how to count cards, and we practice online for 45 minutes. The difficult part is remembering what the count is after you have a conversation with people. Google me. I'm like, bro, I don't care about your criminal past. And then he goes, don't give it all back. Man. Yeah, no, there's deviations. I mean, there's deviations and shit, but the basic counting shit's easy, dude. It's so easy. So you ain't gotta be no genius to do this shit. Yeah, that was funny. I think that's all the stories. I think that's all, pretty much all the stories besides like, yeah, I think that's all the stories. Hung out with RFK Jr. followed me on Twitter. I saw RFK Jr. followed me on Twitter. He's got a good posse around him. I was chilling with one of those. I won't say his name, but he was a good dude, and I invited him to my little party, and he showed up with two of his friends. Yeah, you know, we got two separate accounts. I don't know, should we do one account long term, other account short term? Should I just take this 100 thou wow and then leave this trade open? You know what I'm saying? I'm liking this, you know, the Sig Sauer, even though it might be coming to a little end here. I don't know, or a little momentarily. The 12 hour, nice little trigger wave and RSIs right here. You know, the heat map, you know, the heat map. Plenty of heat. Yeah, this looks like it should, you know, this 61, low 61 area is a little intermission area, and then it's on into the 62. So. Anyways, so I had some pizza when I got home here, and I'm not hungover. I feel fine. I feel a little like weird, I guess, but I'm not like hungover.
you did. Now we pleading for his life. Said he had 2 kids and wife. I advise him don't resist her. Oh, she is a widow tonight. Grabbed his license out his wallet. Told him I know where he lives. Then I grabbed a couple of pictures of his motherfucking kid. Told that nigga to get up and take me to the ATM. Started walking to the car and by his shirt I'm pulling him. Driving down the avenue, my barrel pointed at his waist. Told him I'll be blowing his ass off. Hit the clock to chase. Pulled into the parking lot and everything is seeming cool. Told his ass don't try to be no hero, bitch, don't make no move. Stupid bitch, punched me twice. Stopped the car and started to run, but I shot him twice through the butt with my loaded gun. Open up the car door, walked to him, he started to squirm. Now we screaming, begging not to shoot. Buster, you was warm. Dragged his ass by the leg, dragged his ass through the bank. Evil pimp is still gon' get his money, bitch, don't think I ain't. In one hand this nigga leg, the other hand I opened the door. Made my way into the bank, said everyone get on the floor. Out the back,
Oh my lordy.
has came to see what has occurred.
Damn, this girl's. Damn, look at this. This girl's whooping this chicken's ass.
Triple kill. Killing.
Oh my god, what the heck is this? What the heck is her problem? Jeez. This is messed up. This is fucked up. There we go. Come on now. Come on now. Yeah, you know, we had some good moments, you know. Oh yeah, let's talk about Hex and Pulse. Yeah, let's take a look at the Pulse chain price. That's something we can do. Okay, it's at 37% sacked, and so it's still a piece of shit. Well, I'm glad I sold when I did. Actually, I'm not happy when I sold when I did. I should have sold the first day when I would have made millions. I could have made millions. That's what happens when you're a nice guy. What the heck, dang. Darryl Duplessis' coach grabbed his ball. Look at this. Watch his hand. He just grabbed his nuts right there.
Coach grabbed his dick.
All right.
Coach grabbed his dick. Coach grabbed his dick.
Okay. Fucking weirdos, man. You can't trust these like South Americans. How come if you live in the South Hemisphere, you do gay shit? South America, South Africa, they always do. They all get in the jacuzzi and the sauna together. They pack into a 4x4 sauna with 7 of them in there. The Southern Hemisphere is gayer than the North Hemisphere. What else is going on? Buh. Man, this AI stuff's getting out of hand. We need to. Wait, this AI stuff's just getting out of hand. Oh my Lord. Wow, wait till you guys see this. What the hell? Hang on here. Hang on here. Wait till you guys see that. Am I muted right now? Watch this. Jeez. Look at this damn thing. My Lord. Oh my God. Damn, look at this bull. Damn, that's badass. I hate those stupid music on these Twitter, TikTok things. Look at Partan here. Look at Partan. Look at this fucking weird gay Indian back there. This is pretty badass, though. That's pretty badass. You know what I want, dude? I want a Fruit Loop bird. What's the bird on the Fruit Loops? A toucan, right? A toucan? I want to have a toucan. Is it a toucan? Toucans for sale. Yeah, I want a toucan. Badass bird. Oh, look at these baby toucans. Look at these little toucans. And they eat nuts. They crack nuts. These ones are kind of fucking ugly, but they're still babies. I think that's going to be my next pet, is a toucan. I got to figure out how to get one. Oh, Cholino's good. You know, he didn't give a fuck that I came home because, you know, Cholino doesn't like me after he eats. He just wants to be left alone. And I know he ate a lot of worms. He was fed a lot of worms, and so he didn't want to be bothered. Cholino's on my bad side right now. I'm not gonna lie. He's on my bad side right now. Yeah, toucans, you gotta like oil their beaks or something, right? You gotta keep their beaks moisturized. I mean, every animal has you gotta upkeep every animal. You gotta take care of animals. I don't want a parakeet that repeats the shit that I say. I don't want a talking bird. I just want a cool bird. I don't want a talking bird.
Now we see my evil side.
Man, I'm on a fish iceberg hole right now. I'm looking at all these fish. Oh, we already saw that one. Wow, I hope one of these guys gets bitten by this damn thing. What the hell? Jesus. No, I don't wish that on anybody, but my God, what a creature. Get this poor little shark. Oh, look at his little fishy on him. All right, get him back. Oh, all right. Man, where's all the good fish? As soon as I start sharing, as soon as I show everyone, all the cool fish are gone. Look at RST, sure. Scared to look at this one. Let's take a look. Rainy Studios. Fuck me. Jesus Christ. Yep. Well, hopefully when the new game comes out, the token will go back up. Yeah, I was just waiting for the new game to come out. Until then, I wouldn't touch it. Alrighty, folks, I think we're gonna call it here. I want to play some video games and shit. But boy, we had a good little stream. I'm back from vacation. We got a little 95, little so we're up a doober. We got a solid doober. And until then, thank you all for joining. Thank you. And I'll see you guys next time. Later.